Hello, my dear friend. Have you ever felt exhausted from straining to hold on to too many things? We are often taught that to be safe, we must control everything. Control our work, control the future, and even control the emotions of those around us. But paradoxically, the more we try to control, the more insecure we feel. Anxiety is actually like a cage woven from shadows. It imprisons you in a future that does not yet exist, and it steals the peace of the present moment. You clench your hands for fear of loss, but that very tight grip prevents you from receiving anything new. Today, I invite you to step into a journey of relaxation. Together, we will contemplate 7 lessons of wisdom from Buddhism to learn how to let go of forced control. Letting go here does not mean giving up or ignoring life. Letting go is ceasing to squeeze tight, allowing the flow of life to run freely through you. Take a deep breath and let us begin. Lesson 1. Fear is a seed. We begin with the first lesson to understand the mechanism of the mind. Fear is a seed. Imagine your mind as a patch of fertile soil. That soil is very fair. It does not judge whether the seed you sow is a fragrant flower or a poisonous weed. You are the gardener, and every thought of yours is a seed. When you worry about losing your job or fear a broken relationship, you are unintentionally sowing the seed of fear. And when you spend time thinking about it every day, you are watering it. According to natural law, a cared-for seed will sprout and grow. When fear grows, it dominates your behavior. Because of the fear of losing your job, you become tense and prone to mistakes. Because of the fear of your partner leaving, you become controlling and jealous. It is those actions stemming from fear that unintentionally create the very outcome you dread most. The Buddha taught that the mind leads all things. Instead of sowing seeds of fear, actively sow seeds of trust and peace. When you change the seeds in your mind, the garden of your life outside will automatically change. Lesson 2. True strength is surrender. Following the recognition of seeds, the second lesson will help you redefine your own bravery. True strength is surrender. We often mistake strength for holding on tight, fighting, and bracing ourselves. But look at the image of water. Imagine you are trying to hold water in the palm of your hand. If you use muscle power to clench your hand into a fist, the water will seep through the cracks of your fingers and drain away. The more force you use, the more you lose. But if you relax, gently opening your palm to receive, the water remains, still and whole. Surrender is that open hand. It is the softest yet most solid state. Surrender is not weakness or giving up. It is the expression of a great wisdom that knows how to accept the flow of nature. When you dare to let go of the need to control the outcome, you do not lose strength. On the contrary, you reclaim all the energy that was wasted on tension. You become calmer and clearer than ever before. Lesson 3. Anxiety belongs to tomorrow. The third lesson brings us back to our true home. Anxiety never exists in the present moment. Try to observe closely. Right now, right here, is there any problem? You are sitting, breathing, your heart is beating. Everything is fine. Anxiety only appears when your mind leaves the present to project into tomorrow, painting dark scenarios that have never happened. Awakening, or mindfulness, is simply the act of pulling the mind back to the body. When you are complete with this breath, with this step, anxiety has no place to dwell. It is like darkness cannot exist when the light is turned on. Use the present as the safest shelter. Whenever a storm of anxiety rises, anchor yourself in your breath. As long as you are breathing, it means life is still supporting you and you are safe. Lesson 4. Imagined fears. The fourth lesson helps us expose the deception of the mind. Most of your fears are just imagination. The human mind is a talented, tragic novelist. It has the ability to weave the most thrilling disaster stories. You send a message and see no reply. The mind immediately writes a story that the other person hates you. You hear bad news. The mind immediately paints a scenario where you lose everything. We spend our lives fighting ghosts created by ourselves. There is a study showing that over 90% of the things we worry about will never come true. We are paying interest on debts of suffering that we haven't even borrowed. Whenever you worry, stop and ask yourself a reflective question. Is this really happening right before my eyes? Or is it just a thought in my head? When you identify what is reality and what is illusion, the burden on your shoulders will automatically fall away. Do not let the ghosts of the mind steal your true joy of living. Lesson 5. Control blocks. Faith. The fifth lesson resolves the deepest contradiction in the heart of an anxious person. Control and faith cannot coexist. You cannot grip the steering wheel with extreme fear while saying that you trust the road will take you to your destination. The need to control every minute detail in life is actually a manifestation of a lack of faith in the universe and in yourself. Look at the image of planting seeds. You can choose good soil, sow seeds, and water them. That is your part, but you cannot decide what hour the seed sprouts or how tall the tree will grow. Germination depends on the vitality within the seed and the conditions of heaven and earth. If you try to control it by pulling the seedling up to make it grow faster, you will kill the tree. Attachment to the result is the root of suffering. Learn to do your best with all sincerity, and then step back. Trust that life has its own wisdom to arrange everything in its right place. When you let go of control, you open the door for miracles to enter. Lesson 6. Letting go to grow. The sixth lesson is a reminder of maturity. Anxiety makes you shrink, while letting go helps you expand. When afraid, we tend to huddle, build defensive walls, and shy away from change. We live wearing away in a narrow comfort zone. But life is a great river that is always moving. Imagine you are a stream of water. If the water is afraid and only wants to keep itself in a small puddle, it will soon become stagnant and depleted. But when the water dares to let go, merging into the great flow, it will be taken to the vast ocean. Letting go of old fears and controlling habits is the only way for your soul to grow. Every time you let go of a worry, the capacity of your heart expands a little more. You will become more tolerant, courageous, and alive. Do not let fear define the size of your life. Let letting go take you to new horizons. Lesson 7. When you step aside, life will flow. And here is the final lesson, the deepest lesson, the heart of liberation. Step aside so life can flow. My dear friend, there is a great truth. When you stop interfering harshly, life will begin to operate in its most perfect way. We often think we are steering the boat of destiny, but in reality, the excessive interference of anxiety often clogs the natural flow. Imagine your life as a clear stream. Every worry, every calculation of control is like throwing a boulder into that stream. One rock is fine, but day after day, you throw down thousands of rocks of fear. The flow is blocked, the water becomes muddy and chaotic. Your task is not to try to push the water faster, but to stop throwing rocks into the river. When you step aside and no longer act as an obstacle, the water will automatically become clear again and flow smoothly. Or imagine a beautiful butterfly. If you see the butterfly and rush to catch it, trying to grasp that beauty in your hand, the butterfly will panic and fly away or be hurt. Your interference has ruined the moment. But if you sit still, quiet, and open your palm, the butterfly might naturally find you and land on your shoulder. Stepping aside does not mean irresponsibility or giving up. It means you shift from the position of someone trying to bend reality to the position of an observer and companion. You do what needs to be done, and then let the universe do its part. In relationships, step aside so your loved ones can be themselves. Do not force them into your mold. In work, step aside so the results can shape themselves. Do not impose rigid expectations. Internally, step aside so negative emotions can come and go on their own. Do not cling to them. You are not born to control the ocean. You are here to learn how to ride the waves. When you stop playing the role of the God managing the universe, you will return to being a free human being. You will see every knot gradually untied in a magical way that the limited mind of humans cannot calculate. Trust, breathe lightly, and let life flow through you. My dear friend, we have walked together through 7 lessons to learn how to loosen our clenched hands. Life is not a difficult math problem you have to solve with stress. Life is a piece of music, a flow for you to harmonize with. Care for your life, but do not strain to carry the whole world on your shoulders. Letting go of control is how you appreciate the arrangement of destiny and find true peace. If this video brings you relief, please help me spread this good energy by hitting the like button and subscribing to the channel. Leave a comment sharing your feelings so we can connect. May you always have enough courage to let go and enough faith for the flow of life to support you. Goodbye, and see you again in the next videos.